Hello and what's up beautiful people, this is All in 5 and today we'll be talking about 5 interesting facts about women that will drop your jaw. What do we know about women and girls? All those books on how to understand women have nothing about the biological and social facts of the fairer side of humanity. So we look far and wide to find some pretty interesting and controversial facts about ladies, and here is what we got. Gossip Queen. Women speak approximately 20,000 words per day. Now compare this figure to the number of words men speak, which is only 7,000. That is 13,000 words per day. A study done by a team from the University of Maryland connects this to the higher levels of protein found in the female brain. This protein is called FOXP square, also known as language protein. The more the FOXP square in your brain, the more chattier you are. It is estimated that girls have about 30% more of FOXP square protein than boys, in a brain area key to language in humans. Studies have also shown that the female love of chit-chat begins at a young age. Girls learn to speak earlier and more quickly than boys. They produce their first words and sentences earlier, have larger vocabularies, and use a greater variety of sentence types than boys of the same age. That 20,000 words women speak surely must have decreased because of social distancing during coronavirus outbreak. But this doesn't apply to me. Although I am a male, I am also a narrator. I speak more than 20,000 words per day for sure. So please don't forget to click the subscribe button. Better sense organ. Women do have better sensory ability than men. They exceed men in memory, smell, taste, and vision as well. Research from model chemical sense centers tests that women have much sharper noses. Scientists called micro droplets of perspiration and had men and women sniff the vitals. Significantly, women recognize more smells than men, thus concluding that they have heightened sense of smell. Yes, women are also better at memorizing things or events. In a study published in the journal Menopause, women aged to 45 to 55 years perform better in all memory measures despite experiencing decline or menopause. Some studies suggest that even from childhood, women outperform men in memory tasks. Women also have a finer smell of taste than men. Both men and women have largely the same number of taste buds. Thus, it would appear that what makes the difference is the way in which boys and girls process taste impression. Speaking of vision, men's eyes are more sensitive to small details and moving objects, while women are more perceptive to color changes. So we can apply that female can see and distinguish more colors than male. Emotional. Specifically, women are believed to experience and express discrete emotions such as happiness, fear, disgust, and sadness more than men. The observed emotional differences between men and women primarily stem from socialized gender roles rather than biology. Women being emotional than men can also be related to hormones. Estrogen hormone helps initiate sexual development and also trigger more emotion in women. A study from 2012 found that women have 60% more prolactin, which is a reproductive hormone that stimulates the production of milk in women after childbirth, than the average male. Emotional tears are especially high in prolactin, which could explain why women cry more often than men. Women prioritize feelings over logic to think and make decisions. Current literature finds women have higher emotional intelligence ability than men. Showing emotion may be a sign of weakness, but it can also be regarded as one's social ability. Expressing emotion can help in mutual understanding. This makes women more eligible to be a leader. Live longer than men. Your wife will live longer than you, and it has nothing to do with your love. Truth to be told, women live longer than men by 2 to 10 years. According to Uppsala University researchers, this higher mortality rate has something to do with the loss of Y chromosomes in blood cells. The biological reason for women's longer life expectancy lies in their extra X chromosome. While men have one X and one Y chromosome, women have two X chromosomes. The X chromosome contains the microRNAs that are important in regulating the body's immune system. Men tend to do more unhealthy things such as smoke cigarettes or drink heavily, while females are less prone to such unhealthy things. Also, males are mostly likely to work in hazardous environments such as in coal mines, chemical factories than females. Work accidents or exposure to chemicals can reduce the lifespan of men. For instance, in World War I and World War II, mostly men were recruited as soldiers rather than female. That resulted in more male casualties, shortening the average lifespan until this time. Random facts. Women are better at reading faces, gestures, and voice tones, which makes them superior conversationalists and social leaders. It comes down to women licking off or eating with food over 4 pounds of lipstick in their life. That translates to 533 lipsticks. Also, according to research, an average woman spends about 5 days looking at herself in mirror. They spend nearly a year of their lives deciding what to wear. I thought it would have been even longer. Also, women are more vulnerable to alcohol than men. It might result in liver disease like hepatitis and more likely to die from liver cirrhosis. Here is another random fact. Every 90 seconds, a woman dies during pregnancy or childbirth. So, if you are pregnant or if you have any pregnant women in your friends, relatives or family, then please suggest them to take care properly of herself and her upcoming precious child. Men lie 6 times a day, which is twice as much as women. And come on, this is not a lie, it's the truth. Believe me, it's not a lie. That's it for today. Let me know in the comment how the video was. Make sure to click the subscribe button so you can get more videos like this in future. For more updates of videos, you can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram at @AllInFivee. A link in description. Until then, this is Prasan Tamang, narrator of All in 5, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.